Welcome, everybody, to another edition of Rock Solid Wellness. This is Rich Petrus, Dr. Rich, here again today to talk to you about a way to optimize or maximize your health to get you to be as healthy as you can be. I have been doing videos and teaching about gut health. And that was 4 or 5 videos, and I had lots of calls from people who said, "That's me, help me to get that fixed." And we have done that in every case. Everyone that's called, we have been able to help. And if you ever want to call me, you can call the office here at 304 534 5490. I want to tell you, it's been a couple of weeks since I did a video, and we were privileged to be away at a Christian conference and participated and lectured there. And we were able to sit and talk and, in some cases, test and work with some people who were really pretty sick, and in a couple cases, terminal. And we're pretty excited about what we know is going to happen, or what could happen, or what's already occurring, okay? All related to research and what it is that we do. But before I go there, I want to tell you we were there with a man by the name of Chance Gibson and his wife Joan, and they own a very important company called Simply Clean Foods. And you can go to simplycleanfoods.net and you can see the types of foods that we're talking about. And I'm going to show you here. Here is a package of freeze dried diced turkey. The shelf life is 25 years. All you have to do is tear the top, take out only what you want, seal it back up, put it back on the shelf in a nice, cool, dry place, and you can have turkey regardless of situations. Even if grocery stores are closed for a disaster, you have food on the shelf. Just add a little nice pure water and you'll have turkey. But they have fruits. Here's sliced peaches. These are wonderful. Add a little water and watch and see what occurs there. Oh my goodness gracious. And here is freeze dried diced beef. Beef and turkey and chicken and fruits and vegetables and eggs and coffee that have a shelf life of 25 years. Here's cauliflower. And it says right on the front of the label, GMO free, no high fructose corn syrup, MSG free, tested free of heavy metals, has a shelf life of up to 25 years. So, if you are interested in any types of foods like that and would like to store some in case of an emergency or some difficult times, who knows what the future holds. But if you just want to have foods that are completely GMO free and free of all the toxins and things that we are concerned about eating, when you can have them whenever you want, make smoothies in the morning. Um, Put them in your NutriBullet, however you want to do it. You've got something very special there. And if you email simplycleanfoods.net and you use the promo code of NRF2, that's NRF2, you will get a 5% discount on your order. So we're excited to be there with somebody who had some really, 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 really good foods. Well, listen, I'm going to talk to you now. I'm going to be talking to you in the next several weeks about foods and ingesting the proper types of foods. We are in an era now in medicine that I am now, and my wife, we are both now a part of this, and we have a team of individuals sharing this concept of nutrigenomics. Nutrigenomics is how di- dietary concepts and components that are in food, how they interact with our genome. Genome is what God gave us in our creation, our genome and all of our genes and our cells and how they function. Our genome is unique to us. God created. He did it in such a way that he made us very unique. And so our genome is important. So nutrigenomics is how the components in dietary food products that we ingest, how they interact with our genome, and to regulate gene expression. Well, what's gene expression? There are genes. You've heard of genes, your genetic makeup. There are genes in every cell, 17 trillion cells in the body. Okay, and they're all the same. They're made exactly the same. A gene is a gene. However, it's how they express themselves that's important to our health. There are genes that in the cells in the brain. Okay, so those cells in the brain, the genes that are located within, they express themselves like playing a piano when you hear the sounds that come out when you tap those keys, fine tuned, and they're expressing themselves, and our brain function is good. Our cognitive ability is good. Our mental acuity is good. So those genes are expressing themselves at a high level of competency. So our brain health is very good. But there are genes, same makeup, that are in the liver, but they express themselves differently so that the liver functions as the filter and the metabolizer of food that we eat and so on, and breaking it down into a sugar and transporting it to the cells that we eat. So those genes express themselves differently in that part of the body. Then how about the kidneys? Okay, the kidneys have a different function, eliminative function, and they express themselves in such a way as our left and right kidney work the way they're supposed to. And then those little organs on top of the kidneys called adrenal glands, made of cells which have genes in them, and they're really stress regulators, make cortisol and some other hormones. Well, their expression is completely different. So as long as those genes are expressing themselves correctly, we're in pretty good health. But when we get older, age 30 and above, they don't express themselves as well, and our health starts to decline and we start to age. So the effect of genes, food on the effect of genes and how our body functions. So what can we do? Here's a problem. Here is an issue. Now, if the genes are the blueprint for who we are, God created, okay? Just like at the conference, I heard all these speakers at Occupy 2019 when we were in Canton, Ohio. They were talking about uh, different parts of the body and how people in their congregations are sick. And even though they pray sometimes, God still takes them home. Okay, so they were all very interested in understanding the human physiology as how we were wonderfully and fearfully created by God, but how these cells don't work as well after we get to be age 30. Well, there's a reason for that. The reason is this: the body makes antioxidative enzymes. What does that mean? Well, in PubMed.gov, the federal government's national library for storing medical research, there are 185,000 plus manuscripts on the cause of disease. It's only one cause. It's free radical damage. But when we get to be older than 30, our body cells make less and less of these antioxidative enzymes, which neutralize the free radicals so that we can stay healthy and not age very much. Okay, those enzymes are superoxide dismutase, catalase, semioxygenase, and glutathione. Each of those enzymes neutralizes 1,000,000 free radicals per second, 24 hours a day. So when we're birthed to 10, 12, 15, 20 years of age, maybe even up to 30, and we make enough of those, we're healthy. We don't show signs of aging, at least not very much. But when we start making less of those antioxidative enzymes, then the cells and there's more free radicals than the antioxidative enzymes can neutralize. That's when aging begins and disease starts to manifest. In medicine, that's called age-related oxidative stress, the cause of all disease, cancer through Alzheimer's. Everything in between is oxidative stress. But prescriptions that are designed and written by doctors, and you go pick them up at the pharmacy, chemicals in nature, they don't deal with oxidative stress, the cause. All the supplements, like a naturopath like myself that I used to use, which I don't anymore, they don't deal with oxidative stress. Okay, so there are prescription medications and there are supplements that you take into your body as a kind of a food to try to get you to feel better. Well, there's an answer to that. So the research states that if there was a way that you could get the body cells activated so that they can make these enzymes again like we were newborn or very young and start neutralizing enzymes that aren't being neutralized, and we know that that free radical damage is causing us to age or to have cancer or MS or Alzheimer's or Lyme's disease or lupus or whatever you want to call it, arthritis, kidney disease. We can go on and on and on and on. I heard it all last weekend, all of the diseases. If there is a way to get the body to start producing those again, the cells of the body to do that, then the cells of the body can start overcoming your symptoms and keep you young and delay or avoid or prevent aging and add another 7% to your life. For me, that's 4 to 6 years. It's all research based, folks. It's all research based. So, what's the formula called? It's called Protandim, NRF2. It is based on 45 years of research. It is a natural tablet that costs $41 a bottle. If you put our company name in, LifeVantage, and you Google it, the first thing that's going to come up, our company's second, is of course Amazon. But I will tell you, we do not provide product to Amazon. So if you buy NRF2 on Amazon and save $4 because you don't, or $5 because you don't pay the shipping, you are not getting the medically formulated, protected by 12 patents formulation. It is a knockoff, and we've proven that over and over again. So if you're sick and you want to get well, you want to get this product from our company. Okay, now, so what does Protandim? Protandim is an NRF2 activator. NRF2 is a protein that keeps the pathway open to the nucleus of the cells. When that protein keeps that pathway open, the nucleus gives commands to make those enzymes to do what the cells are supposed to do so that we can remain healthy and not age. So it's an NRF2 activator within the nutrigenomics arena. Why? Because it's a food. It's made up of 5 common herbs that are NRF2 activators, but by themselves they have no power. But after 45 years of researching, looking at 51 NRF2 activators, he was able to find these 5 put together with these exact amounts. They are so powerful, 1,800 times more powerful than the sum of their parts. Now listen, folks, this formulation is it is published on PubMed.gov. That's where it's validated. There's as much research or more about this natural formulation, Protandim NRF2 from LifeVantage, than there is any prescription medication that's ever been created. Washington State University did a peer-reviewed study. I'm going to talk about in the future what a peer-reviewed study is. Only about 5% of the manuscripts presented get published. There's been 23 peer-reviewed studies on our formula, and the results are just incomprehensible. So NRF2 regulates, upregulates, causes it to work correctly. 3 things, research-based. I'm going to read them. Okay, upregulates genes encoding antioxidant enzymes. So those enzymes that neutralize the cause of all disease are going to be produced at maximum levels again. This tablet causes anti-inflammation. It causes the anti-inflammatory genes to express themselves the way they're supposed to keep inflammation down in the body. And last is the anti-fibrotic genes. And these are all 3 of these genes are termed survival genes because they help the body or protect the cells when the cells are under stress due to an accident or disease or aging or an larger onslaught of oxidative stress than we're normally used to experiencing. So anti-fibrotic, well, you might think, well, what's that all about? Well, if you cut your thumb and it clots, that's fibrosis. That's a good thing, and it heals and it doesn't get infected and everything's good. But if you have fibrosis in the lung, it's called pulmonary fibrosis. It's scar tissue in the lung, and it's terminal. It's irreversible. And if you have um, this problem of fibrosis in the heart, when that happens, it's called heart failure, and a person dies from that. It is not, it is irreversible. So we know gene expression. We know when you take this patented formula that took 45 years to be developed, 29 clinical studies, 23 peer-related studies, protected by 12 patents, very unique. It's a company that is the only nutrigenomic company, food-based company that has the medical research to back what it does to the genes and how it causes the cells to perform. So we know it causes proper gene expression. Another thing that it does when you take this yellow tablet called Protandim NRF2 that is not sold by Amazon, it's not our product, it's a phony, it's a fake. Don't do that. Okay? You contact me at 304-534-5490 and we'll tell you how to get this formula that's protected by all this research and the patents, etc. The second thing that it does, above and beyond causing proper gene expression, is it triggers cellular intelligence. By keeping that pathway open, that's called transcription in medicine, then the cells take off their blinders and they see exactly what's going on out there in our bodies. And they upregulate, they downregulate. Oh, too much protein, stop making that. There's cancer cells, okay, killer cells, get them, destroy them. Okay, there's genes that are mutated, they need to be repaired. Okay, there's a couple chromosomes, they need to be rescripted, so let's fine tune those and get those working correctly. Okay, that's the kind of thing that happens when our cellular intelligence is triggered. So the cells overcome the symptoms of our problems and our situations that we suffer from, or repair the damage from motorcycle accidents or falls or whatever else. Still, oxidative stress is an issue. Okay, that is the second thing that occurs. And the third is, we know gene expression triggers cellular intelligence. It activates the antioxidative enzymes to start neutralizing those free radicals that cause all disease. In 30 days, the cells of the body will neutralize 40%. Research validated in 30 days, 1 tablet a day, the cause of all disease. The cells get rid of 40% of that cause. A tablet a day for 120 days, 70 to 80% of the cause of disease neutralized. Plus, your cells gene expression is doing what it's supposed to do. Your antioxidative enzymes are doing what they're supposed to do. Your cells have the intelligence now. They see what's going on and they react. It's like having an antivirus program installed in your body. And now it sees everything that's going on that's not good. Oh, there's somebody that's coming in. There's a virus. Get it. Well, our body is formed wonderfully and fearfully by our Lord. And it causes the cells of the body to work the way He intended them to work when He created us, to keep us healthy like we were young. You can start taking this when you're 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. It doesn't matter. The formulator of the product said it works for everyone at every age, regardless of your diagnosed condition. You just have to take it. So, in the future, we're almost done here today. Now, if you want to know more about this, you can call the office, 304-534-5490. I do not charge for consultation. If you're sick, call me. If you're healthy and you want to stay that way, call me. If you're tired all the time, call me. If you can't lose weight, call me. It's all cellular related. Oxidative stress is a primary cause and contributing factor to all of these issues, and I'll share with you what research says that will happen and how you need to take it. It's pretty easy with breakfast, lunch, or supper, once, twice, or 3 times, depending on the severity of your problem. I'm going to be talking about how it works for everyone at every age and why and science behind that. If you're healthy, I'm going to show you how to stay healthy. But if you're 25 or 30, even though you're healthy, your oxidative stress is beginning and aging and disease is starting to manifest. So we want to make sure we put that on the back burner and keep you healthy. If you're fighting a chronic disease, the symptoms disappear. I've listened to many medical doctors talk about this. At 120 days, when you eliminate 70 to 80% of the cause of your problem, your symptoms are going to start disappearing. And obviously, everybody wants to delay or avoid or even prevent disease from happening and slow down aging. Well, it's validated. I can give you the links. I can send you any amount of information that you want and increase longevity. The um, uh, National Institute of Health and Aging did a 10-year study on our product and spent their own money and determined their conclusive statement was that this is the only formula that they know of that will increase longevity by 7% while causing the body to delay or prevent disease. Now, for me, 7% is an extra 4 to 6 good quality years. So, folks, okay, 304-534-5490 if you want help or if you want to be part of this and learn how to share this formulation. I'll show you how to do it. I've trained lots and lots of people. We're in the business of helping one person at a time to stay well or get well if you're not well. You don't need a doctor's prescription. You don't need to spend a lot of money. The formula costs $41 plus a little shipping sent right to your home, and you have me to talk to when you get it and what you do and what not to do, etc. I'll apply my 30 years of experience to try to help you with that. And if you're interested in the foods, again, take a look, simplycleanfoods.net, and use the promo code NRF2. So until the next time, stay healthy, get plenty of sleep, make sure that you digest your food thoroughly and get rid of those parasites, drink good water, and eat a good diet. Until next time, good health to you.